You've just entered the Extra Zone Arcade. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another analysis video. It's been a minute since we've done one of these. Oh my goodness. So, Sonic Racing Crossworlds just got a new trailer at the Summer Game Fest. So we're going to go through it. We're going to check it out. But before we get into it, just going to play the reaction from last night right now.
It says I got an email from him asking me to watch.
Oh shit, here we go. He said hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Alright, here we go. Sonic Racing Crossworlds time. Oh shit. Here we go. Okay, here we go. When the leak's real. Okay. Ooh! New CGI trailer. Ooh, the music. Start your engines and get ready. Extreme gear for the biggest Sonic Racing game ever. Alright, let's do it. Get a load of this. Alright. Let's go. Ooh, the Sandopolis is back. Okay. Okay. Ooh, is that Dragon Road from Unleashed? Oh, shit. Okay. And beyond. Miko! Let's fucking go. Miko is in Sonic. Yo! Ichiban, we got Yakuza in the game. No shot. Joker, bro. Dude, this is Sonic All-Stars Racing again. They straight up brought back All-Stars Racing. We got fucking everybody is here. Holy shit. Okay. Miku, Ichiban, Joker. Hey, man. September 25th. Finally, we got the release date.
I know
Let's
I'm going to be playing
fucking go. Ooh. We didn't create Sonic.
Oh, I like that t-shirt.
3 months to go.
To talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Hell yeah.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds
Izuka.
of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team.
Is that a ring as well? Like a ring badge?
Oh yeah.
A brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have
They're taking shots.
cross-platform matchmaking.
Hell yeah. Oh, Sega. I love Confident Sega, bro. I love Confident Sega. They really just took a shot there.
Across all of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone
Wait.
today. Take a look
Wait.
inside of the travel ring.
Wait. What the fuck? What is Minecraft? It was real. It was fucking real. No shot. No fucking shot. What? All right, what did you think? Got pretty crazy, didn't it? So yeah, obviously we're here next day, had a bit of time to sleep on it. So now we're going to see what this game has in store for us. We have a new track. We have a new track, everybody. So this looks like the Mystic Jungle from Sonic Forces. You know, the Casino Forest, whatever they called it. And yeah, no, so that's pretty awesome to see that here. Got another look at Water Palace. And some more Extreme Gear gameplay with also Wave and Storm in action, which we have not seen yet. So that's really cool, man. The Babylon Rogues are back in all their glory. Extreme Gear, and we are on Apotos, which we did get a little gameplay snippet of not too long ago through the official Sonic Racing Twitter account. So it's cool to actually see we have some full footage of it. It looks great, looks amazing, and just, yeah, the combination of karts and Extreme Gear was just such a good idea for this game. Cannot wait to see how it feels. Get a load of this. There we go. He said the thing. Just we did see a little bit of a new track here. Kind of it's giving Coconut Mall vibes. It's definitely giving Coconut Mall vibes. You can see the avatars in the back. Also, Silver the Hedgehog is just right there. It looks like he has yeah, there's the Omo Chow item. I remember that from the beta. And look, Sand Road is back from Team Sonic Racing, complete with the booze as well. Love to see it. Few returning tracks from that game, which is nice to see. We got Dragon Road from Sonic Unleashed at night, and it looks beautiful. Oh my god. Look at this. It's peak. It is peak. That was probably one of my favorite locations, like visually from that game. So it's really nice to see it back here. Okay, got Wave doing some tricks. There we go. And just, yeah, more extreme gear. Better look at the Babylon Rogues. They look great. And then we get Miku, bro. Miku is officially in Sonic Racing. And I gotta say, I love this. Hold on, wait, go back. We'll get to you in a second, buddy. We'll get to you in a second. I love the design they've used for her here. This is great. This is great. It would be also pretty cool if you could get alternate costumes. So maybe we could have like the classic Miku fit. But this is a great one. Like nice little racing costume right there. Very cool. Very cool. Look, there's a sage flag in the background. You love to see it. You love to see it. Also, this looks like another segment of the Windmill Isle course right here. So you kind of go under the bridge. And also over there looks like maybe the bleachers. So yeah, nice details here. Nice detail. It looks amazing, by the way. Just seeing this back, and most likely being able to play it in some nice 4K is gonna be great. And there we go. We got Ichiban. Just like, bro, this inclusion makes so much sense because I've been saying, listen, if they brought back Sega All-Stars Racing, they'd have to be Yakuza characters, right? But then it's like, who do you pick? Do you go with Kiryu because he's the face of the series? Or do you go with Ichiban, who literally has a kart racing minigame in Like a Dragon? So, look, they went with him. I think it made sense. I think he fits in perfectly here. So it's really great to see that. It's really great to see him as the Yakuza rep for this game. And yeah, that's great to see. So we're not hearing any voice clips. We did get some voice clips for Miku, it sounded like. Possibly, I'm not sure. And yeah, so we don't have a voice yet. But I'm guessing, we'll, he'll have one. And then we get Joker as well, Persona 5, with his little victory animation. Love to see it. Straight from the game. And the Arsene car. The Arsene car is fucking heat. I love that. Then we also get another look at Holoska over here. And I love the way that they made the giant whale look. Like, it looks mystical, almost. It looks like... Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Like, it doesn't even look real. He's got like constellations inside of him, bro. What the hell? And also, I did miss this. Are there any interesting kind of signs going on here? We are seeing more red rings. I remember seeing one in the initial gameplay. But there was one off to the side there. So I wonder what role those are going to play here. Like what they're going to be used for. But yeah, so this section of the track looks like the one we saw a minute ago. Or maybe it's like another part of that. Another look at this. We get the drill wisp right there. Water Palace. Who was that behind Sonic there? Who was that behind Sonic? That was Miku. So yeah, you just straight up got Sonic and Miku in the same game, bro. Crazy. Also, you can literally see Metal Sonic and Egg Pawn on the sides there. We'll talk about that in a second. I love the animation for that, by the way. But that's not it. So this part of the trailer is actually added for the upload. This actually wasn't in the Summer Game Fest segment. So they added this, which is pretty cool. This nice little cinematic of Sonic dodging the Kraken, heading into the portal, and we go to the Minecraft world. Steve, Alex, and Creeper are all playable. They're racing through a fucking mine shaft here. Look at this, bro. You go through that end portal. Bro, I cannot fucking believe they actually went ahead and did this. The Ender Dragon is also there, because of course, you got to have the Ender Dragon in Sonic Racing, or else it just wouldn't be a complete experience. And that is a sentence I never thought I'd say a day in my life. So yeah, those are all the additions, obviously. PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, probably also Xbox One. We got Switch 2, Switch 1, Steam, and Epic Games. So yeah, I got my pre-order in. I got that digital deluxe edition because I got to be there day one. I got to make that content, and I want all the DLC packs, man. Plus, if you do, that's what you get. So Prime skins confirmed. We kind of already knew that was going to happen, but what we didn't know about at all was this little guy over here, the Werehog, bro. They actually brought back the Werehog, and his car looks sick. Love the render there. Oh my god, this is insane. This is genuinely actually insane, and I think this really opens up the door to get more kind of different versions of Sonic, you know what I mean? So obviously we got the Werehog here. Maybe there will be classic Sonic down the line. Maybe we get like Excalibur Sonic. Hell, maybe you even go crazy and we get some alternate versions of Sonic from different media, like the movies and stuff like that. You know, maybe that could go down. Who freaking knows, man? This really does open the floodgates. What I'm curious about, though, is, you know, does Roger Craig Smith voice the Werehog? And what did that sound like? You know what I mean? So that one I'm interested to find out. You can also see that the Minecraft characters are in the Season Pass. And as we can see, there's probably going to be another 5 character packs here. So I guess we don't always know if it will be 3 characters like it is here. It could be 1 for some of them. It could even be more for a couple of them. Who freaking knows? So potentially, this game is going to have a shit ton of characters. Probably over 50 by the time it's done. But that's not even all. That's not even all. So, you know, obviously that's pretty much it for the gameplay. You know, there wasn't a lot new shown here. But obviously it comes down to the collabs and it comes down to some of the other details that we've seen. So yeah, we're probably going to get into looking at some of that stuff now. So here we go. I am on the Western Sega website with the Sonic Racing Crossworlds part of the site right here. And obviously, you know, you've got all your pre-order details, but that's not what we're interested in right now. So let us go down to the features segment. This part I don't think has been updated too much. I think there's just a couple new screenshots here. So obviously, race across 24 courses to warp to 15 crossworlds with the travel rings, a unique gameplay mechanic that transport the iconic characters from the Sonic and Sega universes into new dimensions. Use unpredictability to your advantage as you change the landscape of each race. Choose from iconic 23 races, the largest roster of any Sonic racing game. Mix and match between 45 unique original vehicles and 70 different gadgets to trick out your ride, level up your car, and create the ultimate machine to your racing style. Also, this is a new screenshot here. This looks like a new car. We haven't seen these customization parts. And jet driving, it's something about that is just, we can get a better look at it. So you can also see Eggcorn is there. You can see Sage is there. This track as well, I don't think we saw. Is this part? This isn't part of the mall track, is it? This is a whole different thing here. Interesting. This looks like maybe we haven't seen it yet. Okay, could this be it doesn't really look like an Eggman base. Dominate your opponents with 23 different power-ups, including returning favorites and all new items like the monster truck. Multiple ways to play. Gather friends and play local split screen in the Grand Prix and the new party mode race park. Oh, okay, so they talked about the race park thing. So if you guys saw the leaks, you might remember one of the screenshots basically had this thing called race park in it. And so it's a party mode. I kind of want to see more about what that is. Compete against a community of players from around the world with up to 12 players online in World Match, or test your driving skills in Time Trial. Okay, interesting. So they didn't detail what it is. I guess we're going to find out more about that later. Sounds like maybe something that could get a trailer during Gamescom, if I had to guess. I think Gamescom has a good shot of having a trailer that might show off the race park a little bit, since that's kind of the one thing we don't really know about at the moment. So yeah, I guess we'll see what's cooking with that later on. Also, you know, of course, this game is going to be crossplay. That has been confirmed. Azuka himself came up on stage, threw shade at Mario Kart, and we're like, guys, look, Mario Kart, you can only play that shit on Switch too. Our game is crossplay. All right, listen, unlike certain kart race, he really had the balls to do that, bro. I respect it. And then we can take a look at the Sega Asia website, which for some reason, whenever you search this game, is always the one that comes up first. But I love this key art, by the way. Like, just, you know what's actually crazy about this, though, is the fact that, like, Joker, Steve, and Sonic, this isn't even the first time they've crossed over. This is the Nintendo Switch version, only allows local play for up to 8 players. Okay, so I'm guessing that doesn't apply to Switch 2? I have no idea. A pass to upgrade your version from Nintendo Switch to Nintendo Switch 2 is in the works. Okay, cool. So that's going to be a thing. Hopefully, unlike Sonic X Shadow Generations, they don't make it so that you have to purchase the game separately on Switch 2. And you can just make an actual upgrade path for it. That would be great. So yeah, right here you can see the DLC pass. This straight up looks like the Smash Ultimate Fighter pass. In fact, the render for Steve here looks a lot like the Smash one. I think they did this shit on purpose. So yeah, this is character pack 1. You get 3 characters in it. And this is basically going to be where some of the crossovers happen. So yeah, the first wave of DLC brings an assortment of Minecraft crossover content to the game, such as step up to the wheel as Steve, Alex, and Creeper, hop into your minecart, and race across the all-new Minecraft World course. Alright, so here we go. We got the Minecraft World. These are your races. And you get the minecart cart, which looks like, because there's kind of a cart, there's like a seat part in it with a steering wheel, that any character can use it. So you could just straight up put goddamn Zavok in a minecart. So that's great. And yeah, so 6 of these confirmed. Now, if you saw the leaks, there is a certain other franchise and studio, I guess, that could potentially have their characters show up here. Now, you know, obviously without you know, I'm gonna kind of beat around the bush a bit here, but we do have the Kids' Choice Awards coming up. So, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds apparently is sponsoring that event, so we could potentially see those characters show up during that show. Maybe they'll get announced there. I have no idea, but there's a pretty good chance that will happen. So I guess stay tuned for that if it does. So yeah, looking at the season pass here, so we have obviously these 3, and then we have, what is this, another 12 characters right here. So we know there's 6 DLC passes that are also planned. So could we potentially, is it going to be like 2 characters per pass kind of thing, like, or you know, how is that gonna, I wonder how that's gonna kind of pan out. So there's still a lot more collab characters here. Post-launch as well, we have another, what is this, another 10 slots. Okay, so yeah, it seems like there's just a straight up is just 10 for this one. And then here are the races that they've confirmed, at least on the site. There are some other characters that do show up in the footage, and other characters that show up in things like banners. You know, obviously, like we saw Metal Sonic and Eggporn in the footage there. Previous footage, we've also seen characters like Zavok and Rouge. Silver literally showed up in that footage, but he's not listed here. Sage appeared in the very first trailer and isn't listed here. So there's a lot of characters that we have seen throughout the trailers that aren't here. But I don't think it comes up to the full amount, so there's probably still a couple base roster characters that we actually don't know about yet. Then, of course, we have the Sonic Prime characters for the Season Pass, and then the Werehog as the Digital Deluxe bonus character, so that is great. And a better look at some of the other courses also. So, yeah, we got, what's it called? Do they give you the names? They don't give you the names, so I don't remember the name of all of these. I think this one is E-Stadium. This one was Rainbow Garden. We got Water Palace, Wonder Museum, I think it was called, Metal Harbor, Seaside Palace, Apatos, the mall level that we just saw that was newly confirmed, Mystic Jungle from Forces, and Sand Road from Team Sonic Racing. So yeah, really cool. Those are the courses we got confirmed. There's more coming out, and also we have our Crossworlds over here. We got what's the name of the course? Sky Road from Team Sonic Racing. We got Pinball Highway from Sonic Heroes. We've got Kraken Bay. That was the name of this one. We got the Lava Planet. We got Dinosaur Jungle from Secret Rings. We got Holoska from Unleashed. And we got Dragon Road from Unleashed. A lot of Unleashed representation. Technically, Sky Road is also Unleashed representation, because this one was a Spagonia track in Team Sonic Racing. So technically, we got Spagonia, we got Apatos, we got we got Holoska, and we got Dragon Road. Okay, so this actually we haven't seen before. Just heading back to the features page. So we got Grand Prix, which is a single-player mode with 7 competition to test your racing skills. Getting first place won't be easy. Prepare to face off the formidable opponents. Do you have what it takes to come out on top on all 7 Grand Prix? So yeah, we got 7 Grand Prix confirmed. Also, there's another 3 things down here, which I guess are like maybe it's like a masterclass one that you can unlock once you get out there. Also, I guess it assigns you a rival whenever you start a new GP. So there we go. Obviously, you got a splash screen for Shadow as the rival. Pretty cool. But yeah, they don't talk about the race park mode in this on this website. That seems to only be on the Western one. So again, interested to see what exactly that entails. And then speaking of Tails, let's head over to the Tails channel Twitter page, you know, where obviously these guys post Sonic news, so shout out to them. Make sure to go follow them for all the Sonic updates. And yeah, so obviously they've been posting stuff. A lot of this is stuff we've already just looked at. But also there is a collector's edition confirmed from Limited Run Games. Ew, we hate Limited Run Games. But there you go, there's that in case you want to spend an absolutely insane amount of money. We do actually have some character renders here, though, that we haven't seen before. We got Sage over here. We got a new render for Big. and we got one for silver. So those are ones we haven't seen. Also, Vector, I think we haven't seen his render either. So there we go. And here are some of the things you get with it. Obviously, you get the game, you get the codes, the DLC stuff, you get the steelbook right there. You get this nice little statue, you get a license, which is pretty cool. Yeah, all neat stuff. And also the IDW exclusive cover, which basically they are going to be releasing an IDW tie-in comic for this as well. And one of the last things I want to talk about just before we end off here is the pricing. So I have already seen that there's been some debate about this between obviously this and Mario Kart World, that being a big point of contention for that game. Is like, hey, what the hell is going on with all this pricing stuff? You know, why is the game so expensive? At the end of the day, I think a game is worth whatever you put into it. The game is worth whatever you can get out of it. You know, if you feel like this is a game that you're really going to enjoy and it's going to be something you can keep coming back to, then I think it's worth the price. If not, and you don't think it's worth it, you don't gotta buy it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really that serious. It's really not that serious. Sure, I mean, you know, obviously there becomes the argument of like, all right, does this set a precedent for other developers to follow? But, you know, I think at the end of the day, put the value of the game the way you want it. The argument I'll make in favor of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, though, is that Sonic games actually go on sale, and they tend to go on sale pretty quickly after release. So honestly, you're not going to be waiting too long until you can get this game for like $40, let's be real. Unlike Mario Kart World, which is not going to see a price drop for the remainder of the Switch's life. And so yeah, the prices we have confirmed here are $59.99 for the Switch version, which is the cheapest way to get the game. $69.99 for PS, Xbox, and Switch 2. The Digital Deluxe version is going to be a nice $80 on Switch and $90 on all other platforms. And the Collector's Edition is going to be $200 for PC and $249 on other platforms. So there we go. Available September 25th. Also, they have actually posted here as well that we do have a bit of a roadmap here. So, obviously, the Minecraft pack is coming Q4 2025. So I'm guessing that's going to be, what, like November, December time kind of thing? DLC Pack 2 is also releasing right here the same time. DLC Pack 3 is coming out 2026, Q1. Also, DLC Pack 4 will be the same time. Pack 5 and 6 are going to be Q3 2026. Sonic Prime Character Pack is available on launch. And there we go. So we basically have the roadmap for this game for the next year. So it's nice to see that that's been added in there. But we can also see that there are some emote packs. So if you remember in the beta, you got the little stickers, right? I'm guessing that's what it is. So you get some nice little stickers with the DLC, which is pretty cool. So there we go. And as of the time of me recording this, this is the last thing that has basically been confirmed for this game, which is that they're going to have a collab with Japanese content creator 2Bro, which is slated as a Crossworlds Japan exclusive. So, yeah. All right, fair enough. Usually I'm not really a big fan of Japan exclusive stuff, but obviously this seems to be something that does cater specifically to them. So, you know, I mean, look, I'm not really a fan of region locking content, but this isn't one that I particularly care about, so I'm not gonna get all up in arms about it. And so, yeah, that's just about everything I wanted to cover from the new trailer and some of the new information we've gathered about this game since we just got the Summer Game Fest show. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of Sonic Racing Crossworlds down in the comments. Really interested to see some of the discussion around this one, you know, and ultimately, it's going to come down to what it always does, which is we're going to stream the game as soon as it comes out. We're going to be posting reviews, and I also want to do a little thing where I do a comparison between Mario Kart World and this game. And I have to say, honestly, it's hard to say because I played the beta back when it came out, and obviously just recently I've been playing Mario Kart World a lot, and really it's hard for me to even say which I prefer. They're just so vastly different. I think they're both great, doing their own things and really paving their own paths. You know, I really think kart races have never been in a more interesting place than they are now, where Mario Kart is innovating in a different field, where Sonic Racing Crossworlds feels like it's trying to go back to that more arcadey kind of classic kart racer feel that we've been used to for all this time, but just really refining it and really putting in the love and care that it needs for this game to succeed. I think it's going to do really well. I'm really excited for it. Hope you guys are too. And if not, hey, you know, that's fine too. You know, let me know. Let me know. You know, I want to hear all sides. I want to hear all perspectives. But of course, make sure to be respectful. Make sure to be civil, because from what I've seen on certain platforms, you know, the one, you know, conversation around this stuff isn't always so nice. So let's keep it nice and chill right here. Okay, that's what we like to see. So yeah, with that being said, obviously, go and make sure to follow us on our live channels, twitch.tv/ExtraZoneArcade and Extra Zone Live on YouTube, because we are live there every weekend. And, you know, yeah, we react to shows and stuff. Most recently, we did the Summer Game Fest, so go check out the reaction for that if you want to see the full thing. We're also playing Mario Kart World over there, so if you want to check that out, make sure to do that. And also check out this channel here. You know, we don't always just do analysis stuff. We also do retrospectives. We do other videos, sometimes gameplay videos occasionally. Right now we're doing the Mario 40th Anniversary Superspective, which is basically a series where I go through all the mainline Mario games, talking about them retrospectively. And, you know, I think it's been a really blast. It's been a massive blast to work on. Definitely one of my favorite projects I've done content-wise. So do check that out. Please, please, please give it some love. With that said, see you guys in the next one, and take it easy. Bye!